Hello, welcome back to the training. Thank you for stopping in. This beginning part was very much inspired by Ido Portal. He had a couple videos. One was called Leg Work and the other one was called Calling Advanced. So because I can do the first kind of push-ups, I guess that makes me advanced. Oh, whoopee. And I'm trying to do the leg work. I am not quite as crisp as Ido is, but I still like the challenge, and it's still a bit too. I try to improve and get after it. I did about 2 sets of these push-ups and leg works, and then I moved on to some hanging. Yesterday and today was kind of rough, pretty bad days, so that's why there wasn't any commentary on the last one. And this one, I'm really able to bounce back, give it my all. I've had some couple of days to recover physically, in my muscles at least. So here, on to the hanging. Understand movement patterns, what kind of patterns that you're in, what kind of movement patterns you avoid. Do you ever put your arms over your head? Do you ever put your arms behind you? Do you ever get in the pattern of bending your legs all the way, like in a squat? Some of these things you might avoid. Do I ever, ever sit on the ground? Do I ever move in any particular way? There's all sorts of ways and all sorts of things that you're avoiding that you should try to seek out that novelty, seek out that new pattern that you're not doing. And that can go into, your thinking as well. Try to see everyone, try to get into the minds of others. That's a good way to really get the most. A lot of people are complex, but this isn't one of those episodes where I talk about philosophy too much. But along with moving in new patterns, thinking in new patterns might help open up some different ways of movement and drive some growth. So please like the video, please leave a comment, and subscribe, please. Here, doing some calf raises. First time I've done them in a while, and then, I like doing just one squat. This is overall pretty light, so don't worry that I'm going to get crushed with no safeties. And then back to the hanging, one arm, pretty nice. I really was enjoying this. I took a little bit of a break, and now I come back, and this is really easy. I can hang for quite a while, one arm, and I can really swing. I'm swinging, using my lower body to swing. I feel very stable in the position. It used to be, a couple weeks ago, that this position would give me such a huge stimulus throughout the shoulders. But now it just feels like a pretty standard exercise, mainly focusing on the grip. So my stretching session was good. I took a little bit of a break. And this was cold, by the way. No warm-up or anything. And I'm able to get calves to the ground in the splits, which is nice. I recommend you guys to get your stretching in at night. Just figure it out, improvise it, improve upon it. Maybe you can find a stretching routine as a base, not a foundation. I'm struggling to find the word, but to build off of, you can palette. I feel so dumb in a little bit, but when I think of the word, but here, the big key here is that the bridge, while not my best bridge ever, no pain, but overall not too spectacular. And then I'm doing, this is for the lotus position. This stretch for me is probably the worst one. So I'm trying to improve upon it. I'm not really sure what to do. I think I just hold it and I'll get better eventually. If you guys have any tips on how to get the lotus pose, let me know. And then I finish off with the hands. The wrist, very important. And the fingers, important. Don't forget, train your hands and fingers. They're mainly made out of tendons, so they're slightly different than training muscles. I didn't really get too much in the way of training off the camera. I pretty much recorded it all, but I did do a good amount of learning, learned some songs, I learned some music, I drew a couple pictures. Hope that drawing kind of trains your vision, or at least your ability to see things well. And music, I mean, it can train your ears, but I don't really train my ears when I play music. I just kind of like it for the expression. So don't forget to train the backside of the fingers along with the squeezing motion. And subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks, and bye-bye.